This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Introducing Heather, the Heat Hardy. Fighting out of the blue corner, super bad, Senysa ESTRADA.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Beautiful counterpunch. Didn't land that jab. They exchange punches. Punch, counterpunch. Find a home for that jab. It's all offense all the time. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He catches and counters. Counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with the jab. He wasn't ready for that counter. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That hook just can't find the target. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A swing and a miss with that jab. She misses with the jab. Traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
I love that. I love that. That jabs.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, every switch.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Got out of the way of that right hook. How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Will the referee stop it? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And down goes Heather Hardy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Up and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Beautiful counter shots. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That big hook doesn't land. Straight right just misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. We just saw.
And love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work.
And there's the bell for round 5. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Perfect counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Catch and shoot. Misses with the jab. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
drop their guard, they get caught. And this fight is over.
Okay. You're out.
Here as the referee continues the count. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that.
Seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.